Because you are the baddest bitch and we are celebrating this album, which is 22 years old, what are Trina's tips to remaining the baddest bitch?
Baddest bitch does not mean you look pretty in the face. That's not baddest bitch to me. I look pretty in the face. That don't mean I'm baddest bitch. Baddest bitch means you are confident. You are uplifting. You have flaws. You know how to stand beyond that. You have people that are shitting on you and waiting to tear you down, but you can rise above that. You are eager to get out and work and make it happen and achieve your goal. What you feel inside of here. I was at my lowest point. I said, I can't do this no. I'm going to be a realtor. That's what I did. That's a bad bitch energy. Baddest bitch does not mean you put on your lace wig, you get your makeup done. That does not mean bad bitch to me.
You know, you obviously was on that record with the family. I'm talking about Trick Daddy. Can you go back in the time and tell us how that record came together?
The Trick Daddy record, this was back when I first started. Of course, Trick is my friend. I've been knowing Trick forever. I was doing real estate. I was a real estate agent. I got my real estate license. I was about to sell a nice house to a good family. And Trick called me and was like, hey, I'm going to the studio. Can you come by? You and your friends. I was like, okay, cool. I'm saying a couple things, and then my friends is like, nah, that's not nasty enough. I'm like, what? They was like, nah, that was all right, but that's like, you keeping it safe. But if I didn't have my friends, I'm honest to say, in the studio with me, I don't think now would have been possible.
Wow.
No. He's saying, what? Nah, we got to say it. And I was just like,
let's really put this in perspective. This is the first time that Trina rapped.
Yes, in the studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we got a classic record. Listen, I know that there has been, like you said, a lot going on and holding it down as one of the only ladies on this tour. Why has that been so challenging? Because I know the fellas, man, they like to go hard, but they don't understand the ladies can go just as hard.
The ladies go harder. I think it's overlooked.
Right, clap for that.
The ladies go harder. The guys, you get dressed up, you get a haircut, put on your fly gear. The ladies, it's glam, it's dancers, it's wardrobe, it's malfunctions. It's a lot that goes into it, and I think that we get overlooked when it comes to that because they just feel like it's a part of the process, but it's really not. When you come out on this platform, you got people that spend their money, they want to see you, they expect to see a show.
Right.
This is not your first time on the stage. They expect to see you come out, show up, and show out. So for myself, being the only female at this part of the tour, I expect to do that. So it wasn't about the money to me. It was more about the production, the stage, the setting, what it's going to look like, what the stage looked like. I studied this. I went.
So who are you studying? Because there's a lot of
Beyonce.
Okay.
That's it. It's done. It's simple.
What was it like, transitioning to a woman in hip hop during that time frame? Because I feel like, it was dominated by men, obviously, at that time.
It was serious. Like, once I did Now with Trick, I instantly got a deal with Atlantic Records. Instantly.
Ooh.
You was signed, deal.
Crazy.
So I'm on the road for a year doing a tour. And in the midst of the tour, they're like, we need your album when the tour is over. This is 1998, the whole tour is 1999.
Wow.
So 2000, my album dropped in March 21 of 2000. I'm doing my album. I have a certain amount of days. I'm like, to the label, okay, I want to get Kim on the album. I need this one. I want all these girls on the album because these are the people that I know that are like doing music.
Right.
And I grew to understand that like these girls is like, they cost money. You have to pay for Kim. You have to pay for you definitely got to pay for Missy Elliott. Let's be very clear. You have to pay. She taught me a lot about business in the industry. It's not about music. It's about handling your business affairs, making sure they're in order, making sure everything that's done is working out in your favor and you be able to live off of it until now, thank God, 20 years later. For myself.
Clap for that. Can you give me, or do you remember that moment when you first met somebody like Lil Kim?
I was fortunate enough to be on this tour myself, Trick, and we opened up for Kim. Before I even was able to get into music or do the show, like, this is somebody I loved already, because she was like a me from another place in Miami. I was just always like hood,
Right.
super fly, super bossed up, always had like the vibes, always with the shits, always had the baddest bitches with me, so it was one of those vibes, you feel me? And she represent the fashion, everything that came with that.
Right.
So when you saw her, that's what it came with. So to see her come in Miami and now I'm into music, this is like 3-4 years later, and I don't even know you, but I'm just ready to speak and say hi or say something.
Right.
It was a big moment, like it was a huge moment.
As the industry continues to unfold, right, we see so many ladies embrace each other and show each other love, and I think that's something that we need to acknowledge, because sometimes they try to pin the ladies against each other, which me personally I think is whack. You know, like I feel like it's a lot of ladies that show each other love.
I've been in this business 22 years. You have never seen me go against another woman.
Nope.
You have always seen me show love. Even if somebody went against me, that's the insecurity with you, baby. The scrutiny of media, they won't do the same to the guys they do to the women. They're not gonna ask you certain questions. They're not gonna pin your back against the wall because they know dudes are gonna pop off. With girls, we get a little bit emotional. And if I got time, you better watch out because it's a bad day for you. Because I'm on that ass. But for real, in the real life, it doesn't benefit me. It doesn't bring paper to me. It doesn't put no money in my pocket. It doesn't help me in no way. So I really don't care.
Real quick, I do have to ask you this. Rick Ross was one of the last people to grace this stage with us here at Pandora and SiriusXM. And I know he is one of your homies. I know that you guys go way back, obviously representing the 305. So how has your relationship, lasted so long over the years? Obviously such a strong one. But what have you guys also learned from each other over the years?
So for him, this is a person that in my career, I would never turn my album in without Ross co-signing it. It was a point we grew out of that because I was moving around. He was busy and I felt the void. So, but me just being the person I am, I reached out to him like, yo, I'm not feeling the space. We got too much space. I need your ear. I need your guidance. I need your support. I was the first person you did a video with and a feature in this industry to put you on. So when I call, always be there. I'm your sister. I'm your friend. I'm your family. I don't need no extra nothing. I just need you to be there for me, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And listen,
and he's always there.
Yeah,
no
clap it
matter
up
what.
for that.
He's always there.
Clap it up for that. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to our live in studio audience. Atlanta, how you feeling? Now listen, it's almost time for Trina to get on out of here. I know, I'm so sad. But before she dips, I gotta be a little bit nosy, okay? A lot of people are looking forward to anything that you might be working on. So we know that you always are working on something, Trina. What's going on next?
I've done so much, and I'm just trying to explore and evolve into like a different space. And music is my first love, and I put so much into it. But it's time to do a lot of different stuff, So this is the last of the real. Don't fucking miss it, all right?